Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second video of the day, and let me tell you that nothing makes me happy when I do a video and I see it doing well. All this video I do, I don't just bring it to you without doing research and analysis I'm doing. I have to sit down, do research, prepare notes, then I present to you. So when I do a video and it does well, it motivates me and it makes me keep doing more research and bring videos to you. Ladies and gentlemen, as I always tell you, this is the home of truth, courage, and real conversation. Kama kawaida, hapa sipendi sana kuongea siasa ambayo imepitwa na wakati. I usually bring topics that are trending and topics that I hear people discussing about and topics you guys keep on messaging me. So before I go to the discussion of this analysis, allow me to welcome you to this channel. This is the channel where we break down politics and current affairs in a simple way. And before we begin, please do me a small favor. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment below telling me where you are watching me from. Without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, there's so many questions Kenyans are asking. Where is Raila Odinga? Where is ODM? Now today's big question is serious. Why is Raila Odinga and ODM quiet? When Kenyans are being taken, when Kenyans are being tortured and even killed, where is Baba? Na hii sio story ya ODM kunyamanzia. This is not the ODM and Raila Odinga we used to know. So let's start with the situation on the ground right now. Over the past few months, young people, most of them peaceful protesters, have been abducted in daylight. Some were picked up by unmarked vehicles, thrown into cars, beaten, and taken to unknown places. Some are also lucky to return back home, and others, like young Ochuang, did not make it back. He was taken, beaten, and later found dead at Mbagathi and taken to city mortuary. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was somebody's child, someone's brother, and a fellow Kenyan. Now, here is the sad part of this. While all this happening, ODM and Raila Odinga, once the loudest voices for justice, are completely silent. Wakenya wanashangaa, ODM iko wapi? Raila ako wapi? And even more painful, Raila amenyamaza kabisa. And let's be honest, Raila Odinga was once a firebrand. When injustice happened in this country, even a small one, Raila would be out shouting, no reforms, no elections. He was always ready to face tear gas, police batons, and even jail. He was like our political Bruce Lee, always ready to fight for his people. But now, the Raila we know, the Raila we call Papa, what happened? Did he return out of steam? Or is he now part of the system? ODM used to be the voice of the common mwananchi. They stood with hawkers, they stood with boda riders, and also they stood with mama mboga, students and jobless youths. They were feared because they spoke loudly and acted quickly. Now the ODM is quiet. There's no emergency press briefing we used to see from Raila Odinga. No leaders going to comfort families, and no even a Facebook post saying we condemn what's happening. Even Honorable Pio Wandai is quiet. Junet Mohammed is nowhere to be seen. I can say that maybe Junet Mohammed is watching Netflix. And Raila Odinga maybe is also taking a cup of tea with his brother William Ruto at State House. Now let's be fair. Raila Odinga, we call him Papa, is not a young man. He's over 75 years old. And maybe he's tired. Maybe he's preparing on how he's going to go home. But here's the thing. If Raila Odinga is retired, he should tell Kenyans, don't keep quiet while Kenyans are suffering. Kama ameretire, aseme tu kweli, asitunyamazie alafu watu wanakufa. And if he's still active in politics, then speak up. Because when Raila says something, as people are killed, it makes us believe it's okay. And if he's not also talking when people are being killed, then it means he's also okay. And you can't be a father of the nation on Monday and silent anger on Friday. Pick a side. Raila wa Kenya wanaumia. ODM risks losing its entire support base. The youth who used to chant Baba are now chanting TikTok, X, and Gen Z. And these new young protesters don't fall people because of tribe. They fall the truth. And they don't want silence. They want boldness. So, ODM silence will be punished one time. Not just in social media, but in the 2027 at the ballot. ODM must choose whether will it stand with the people again, or will it die a slow political death. There's something I've seen about Raila Odinga. Raila has started showing a U-turn from Kenya Kwanza government. And this happening after Raila Odinga has secured many seats in the government. And this is happening when Raila Odinga has completely made William Ruto to become an enemy of Kenyans. And let's be honest, if ODM continues like this in 2027, the youth will parry it with the hashtags and the memes. Wanasema hii sio opposition, it's just a decoration. And to Raila Odinga, we call him Papa. This is the time to speak. You once said, the people have the power, and now they're being killed. Don't go quiet. Speak like you used to do. Speak with fire. Hii sio wakati wa kunyamaza, and this is not a time to sleep. And to the ODM, you were born from protest and pain. Don't betray your roots. Speak now, or pack your bags and go home. And to all Kenyans who are watching this video, and this is for you, usinyamanze. Let's demand answers from the government. Let's call all these abductions and torture justice for Ochwan. Justice for all abducted youth. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this analysis on DMTV Kenya. We speak the truth with love and courage, because siasa bila kicheko ni stress. And before you go, kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. Do you think Raila is still fighting for Kenyans? Has ODM become silent because of deals in the government? Or is it time for new leadership in the opposition? Let's talk, and let's be real, and let's keep each other informed. DMTV Kenya, ukweli bila woga. Tuko pamoja mpaka mwisho. Goodbye as I prepare the next video.